Join an online learning community for creators with over 17,000 classes. Be one of the first 500 people to click the link in the description to get a 2-month premium membership for free.
Jordan's messages.
In 1 second, I'm about to reveal to you a picture. You tell me immediately what it reminds you of. The Mona Lisa. Happy, sad, confused, content. This is exactly what you are. Look at this. Look at this face. Is it happy? Is it sad? Is it both? You have come to the right place, my friends. We're going to change that smile frown into a frown. And then into a smile. Let's get to the messages. Dear Jordan and Josh, so to get to the point, I need help. I cannot read. I haven't done this in so long. I need help on how to make it clear that I only want to be friends with a guy. I'm a 14-year-old girl and don't want to date till I'm older. I would like to have friends who are guys just because they're awesome and don't have the same drama as teen girls. The problem is, I hate hurting people and their feelings. I need help to tell a guy that I just want to be friends without making him hide in a corner and cry. I have such a problem with knowing what to say, and I tend to always say it wrong, so anything will help. Like I have said before, I actually don't know if I've said this before. Okay. You can blink the wrong way and destroy a 14-year-old boy. Okay. You can shrug your shoulder the wrong way and completely ruin a kid's week. You can move, you're sitting next to on the couch next to you, you can move your foot slightly over to the left away from him. It's destroyed him for a month. He'll always remember that foot movement. To tell somebody that you want to just be friends is the exact same as slightly moving your foot over to the left when they're sitting on the couch with you. And they are questioning everything. At least when you tell them straight up front, there's no second guessing for them. They just know it and they've got to deal with it, which is what I think you need to do. You just need to girl up and do it. Girl up. You need to girl up. And you need to just tell these guys one after get them in a line, one after the other. Friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend, and just keep going down the line until there's none of them left. And then go back to the start of the line and say maybe later, maybe later, maybe later, maybe later, maybe when I'm older. At least that'll give them some hope. Dear Jordan, my parents have been separated for about 7 years. This is a serious one. Just don't.
I forgot.
You read these before and you start laughing.
I'm sorry.
My parents have been separated for about 7 years now. And now they're thinking about getting a divorce. They both want me to live with them, but they are both bad parents in different ways. My mom likes to put me down and focus on herself and is manipulative and makes me feel like I'm not allowed to have emotions around her. But my dad is never there for me and he doesn't try to understand me. So he just buys me things to try to make up for it. If I moved in with my dad, I would have to go to public school, and I'm scared about that because I have been going to small private schools my whole life. But if I stay with my mom, I feel like I would just run away because I cannot stand her. I have weighed all the pros and cons of this decision, but I still can't decide what would be better. Nobody around me understands this problem, so I'm hoping you will help me. Josh, this is quite the question. Quite the question. Okay, I gotta read this thoroughly. I've gotta make a decision. And they're gonna choose from my decision if they go with their mom or their dad. That's what they have said. Okay, so you don't like your mom because she is manipulative and makes you have no emotions because she's always putting you down. Mom. Dad. Go to public school. Okay, that is kind of scary. And he buys you things. Because he's never there for you and doesn't understand you. Okay. If I had to weigh these options here, it seems like in this situation, from the information that I have received, Josh, now I would not take my advice in this situation.
You're not a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a therapist, but I am Jordan from Messages. But I'm not saying that this is what you should do per se. I'm giving you my 2 cents, which is sometimes worth a lot. But you make the decision. Okay. From the information I have received, you said an awful lot more about your mom than you did about your dad. Okay? It seems like there is a little bit more to the relationship of your mom than with your dad. Like, maybe your dad's gone more, he doesn't really understand you that well, and he's trying to make things better by buying you things, even though that's not the most effective way to go about it. It's like, he seems like maybe he's trying, even if it's like a really stupid way to do it. Your mom, you're saying, is just putting you down, and she doesn't let you in the emotional stuff. Like, look, if you go with your dad, you might have to go to public school and stuff. That's not the worst thing in the world. You can make it out. I've never gone, but I've heard that you can make it out. But just from the message alone, okay, I'm just going by what you've said, right, Josh? That's all I'm doing.
That's all you got.
That's all I've got is the message. You've said, you seem like there's something about your mom that is just really, really hard to deal with and be around, okay? And your dad, it seems like it's kind of the same way, but it doesn't seem to the same extent. And if the basis is solely on, like, what school you go to, I wouldn't make it based around that, because, like, a potential parental relationship is, like, it's, like, so much more than if you're going to public school or not. And it kind of, from the message again, Josh, it seems like the relationship with your dad. But again, this is just a hypothetical, Josh. I have no clue. How was my answer? Was it decent? Is that what you would have said?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably vote dad.
Okay, alright. Josh said dad. I said dad. Look, guys, the number one question I get asked on the street is, Jordan, did you get my message? My answer is always, yes, I did, and it bored me to tears. Not my fault. You guys need to make these messages more engaging, more interesting, more something. If only there was a fun and affordable place on the internet to learn creative writing. Oh, wait, there is. SKILLSHARE. SKILLSHARE is an online learning community for creators with thousands of classes in design, business, creativity, and more. And the premium membership gives you unlimited access so that you can join the classes and communities that are just right for you and your goals. Seriously, you guys need these creative writing classes. Josh, read off a couple of them for the people.
Creative nonfiction. Write truth with style.
You need it.
Writing character-driven short stories.
That would help your message.
Creative personal writing. Write the real you.
The real you. So that I can read into it. And they have other classes too in video, photography, marketing, and so much more. The best part is that an annual subscription is less than $10 a month. How do they afford it? And it gets even better. You can join the more than 7 million creators using Skillshare. Listen up, the first 500 of my subscribers who click the link down in the description below are going to receive a 2-month trial. If you're thinking about starting a new creative endeavor, something, a new way to write messages so that I'm actually interested, you gotta check out Skillshare. Click the link down in the description below to get that 2-month free trial. Now, let's get back to the messages. Dear Jordan and Josh, I was recently dumped by my girlfriend of 4 years about a month ago because I moved a few states away for college and she could not do the long distance relationship. She told me that she still loves me, but is not sure if she wants to be with me because she feels like I left her behind. I left her behind. Could be taken as her butt. I left her behind. I left her behind. About 2 weeks ago, before she broke up with me, she was supposed to come down to visit me, and I was gonna propose to her because it was something I've been wanting to do for a year now. Well, you missed your chance, buddy. It was so mean. When she left me, she found a new guy a few weeks later. She has been seeing this guy for about 2 months now. Despite being with him, she still calls and FaceTimes me and tells me she loves me quite often. She also calls to vent to me about this said guy. He sounds very controlling and makes her feel bad for everything she does. Recently, she has been telling me she misses me a lot. She even asked me if I would come up there to see her because she misses me so much. Part of me believes that if I come up there and see her, she will want me back. However, I have already been heartbroken terribly. I miss her more than anything, and I love her more than anything in this world. I don't know what I should do. Does she still want to be with me? Please help me, God. I am all on my own on this one because I left my whole life behind at home except her, and I cannot go to anyone for good advice. Alright. This guy's problem. He left every single person behind in his life except for this girl who dumped him. Okay, or that's this guy's main problem, number one. Alright, sorry. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Some things are just really funny. I have met girls like this. They're the kinds of people that are so mesmerizing. They get all of your attention. It's all you think about all day long. The one relationship that is so important to you, you've left every single person behind when you moved to another state to go to school. You left all your family, all your friends, and the one person that you're still mesmerized by is this girl who dumped you. Look, there's these people like this. I'm telling you, trust me on this. They're very mesmerizing, okay? You give up everything for them. They need this constant attention from a guy. When they're not getting it, they move on to the next guy. It's not that you did it unintentionally, but you didn't give her enough of what she needed, which was holding her hand every 5 seconds, being there, touching her leg every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. When you can't do that, you're gone, because that's all you're worth to her. Okay, it's sad, Josh. It's sad, and this guy has ruined his life for her. He's left, which is maybe what he needed to do, but he dumped all of his family, all of his friends, and he's only thinking about this one girl who all she wants is a little touch on the leg by him, and she can't get it because he's gone a few states, and he doesn't understand it. Well, I just explained it to you. Then she meets another guy, instantaneously falls in love with him, but he's not giving her what she wants. He's kind of a jerk. You're kind of not. She's like, oh shoot, this is my only option now to touch me, but he's mean. Where's the other guy? Anonymous. You're gone, but she needs something, so now she's resorted to just texting you because that's all she can get. When she finds another attractive guy, she's gonna go straight to him, and then you're cut out. I know people like this, and you need to get away from them. Okay? You need to get away from them. I will move on. Hi, Jordan. I've become best friends with this girl. She is 15 and I'm 21. We grew up in the same church and were both homeschooled. The past 6, I'm trying to make this okay. I'm gonna try and make this okay when I read this. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. This better be good, because you will be crushed if not. You've done this to yourself. The past 6 months, we've been chatting online daily, quite extensively. We can talk about anything. I've resolved that I'm going to wait for her to turn 18. And hope to ask, strike one, and hope to ask her to marry me. Is it inappropriate or wrong for me to think this? Should I tell her about my feelings now, or keep being a good friend with this in the back of my mind? I've never been in a relationship. All I know is I care about her more than anything, and she is more worth. It is something about waiting. I can't read any advice. All right, Josh. Okay. I'm trying to imagine a world where me, personally, Jordan, I'm messaging, texting, FaceTiming every 5 seconds of the day. A 15-year-old girl when I'm 21 years old. Okay. Okay. And I cannot picture that, so I am going to crush you. Alright. How do I say this the most harsh way that I can so that it really gets through your brain? If there is a chance that I'm going to be as nice as possible while destroying you. If there is a chance for you to wait for a 15-year-old to turn 18. I want you to never talk about it. I want you to never talk to this girl ever again until she is 18. I want you to cut off this close, really personal, potentially like touchy-feely relationship at homeschooled church or wherever you go. And you find a way to make it happen. I want it to never happen again. I'm dead serious. I never want you to talk to her in private ever. Ever again. Ever. Never. And if you do that, and you promise me that you will do that, and never again, then only when she turns 18, the day of her birthday, that is the only time that you can message her. And you can say, hey, now I am 24 and you're 18. This is still weird. But look, okay, look. You were an impressionable teenager and you were mesmerized by me because I was a 21-year-old talking to you. And you thought that was cool. If you're 18 now and I'm 24 and maybe this is still weird, at least it's kind of legal. Okay? And then maybe you can do something to make it happen. Maybe. And it still might be wrong. But I am dead. I've never been more serious than ever. Never message this girl. Never text her. I am dead serious. Okay, Josh, was that stern enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he got the message.
Okay, good. The message. I got the message. Okay, outro. Oh, yes. First, I have made the 21-year-old in love with the 15-year-old sad. Then, I don't know, I should have erased that. Then, I have made him happy. Because he realized that my answer was exactly what he needed to hear. When he does not go to prison. You're welcome. All I can do is crush you. In love. Look. Love people. Let me tell you something. Love people. Do not be a pushover. Alright? Do not be a pushover. Don't let anybody... Don't be a pushover. That's all I can say. And then you will be crushed, but you will be loved. Don't be messy. And leave good messages. I don't know why I sounded so stupid.
Push over.